video game draft 2021 with the squad. So here's how this works. Here's our rules. Let me walk through our league rules. So we're drafting 12 games today, out of 3 different, and then you're gonna have 3 just open like waiver slots. It's a snake draft, so whoever's third will pick twice. Since I'm first, I pick twice on the way back. Other things for the scoring. So scoring is based off of OpenCritic. You basically get a point for every point over a 70 on OpenCritic, and then if it goes over 90, that actually doubles. So you can potentially get 20 points from 90 to 100. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. And then on the other side of it, if it hits directly on 70, you get a 0. Under that, you start losing points. So you go -1 point for everything below that, and then I think it'll cap you. So if the game scores like as a 48, you can't get penalized for more than 20 points on a on a bad game.
Is there a minimum number of reviews on OpenCritic they have to get?
That's what I asked.
I don't think so. I think as long as it has an OpenCritic score.
Okay.
So you could cheese it.
Interesting strategy. Kind of go for those
Go
indies.
just go, yeah,
the
they think,
blockbusters. To be honest.
Yep. I think it didn't. I looked at the rules and like the way it's written, it's like as long as it has an OpenCritic score in general. So if it doesn't have if it doesn't have one, it can fuck you, because if it doesn't have one, then you don't get any points.
But you get 0, right? So it
Right.
doesn't hurt you, doesn't help you.
Right. Yeah. I don't think you lose. You lose anything. Basically, what this is, each of us have one counter pick. And what that is you counterpick some game that one of us drafted. Let's say you drafted like PlayStation Destruction All Stars, and let's say I think that's gonna be ass. So I counterpick PlayStation All Stars, and I get the inverse of points that you were awarded for it. So like if you get
squeeze Sammy,
and then we squeeze me, and then
Yeah,
I take you to the moon.
You in my diamond hands,
And I take you to the moon.
And I am to the moon.
And there I am at 150 watching you guys go by.
Uh-huh.
But so yeah, basically it's like the inverse. So like if you got 10 points for PlayStation Destruction All Stars and I counterpick it, I actually lose 10 points.
So I get to short a game.
Yes.
If you own
you
it.
get to short. You get to
Got
short it. Yes.
Thank you. I only speak in
I only speak on Wall Street bets.
Wall Street bets now. That's after 2 days of studying. That's all I speak now.
Yeah. After a full work day of just looking at a green line, this is what I've learned. Oh, and the last thing is you can't drop any games. Do you think I talked to Vincent about it, but does that make sense, Garrett? I mean, does that seem fair?
Yeah, basically.
You're just like, you're locked in.
News comes out like Cyberpunk, for example, or Vampire Masquerade Bloodline, where it's like, oh, it's delayed, or it's like,
you're stuck with it.
Or this writer left. You can't just be like, okay, well, I'm out now.
Yep. Cool. Okay.
That makes sense.
Also, last thing, tags that I banned. I banned things that are currently in early access.
Okay.
So like you wouldn't have been able to pick Hades like 2 years ago. Any type of like DLC, director's cuts, expansions, ports, remasters, and I also removed yearly installments. So Madden's and FIFA's.
I like that.
Stuff like that.
I didn't realize you removed that.
Yeah.
God, there's so many of these games that I just don't think are gonna come out. It's
I know.
unfortunate.
All right.
I hate doing this for games because it's like
Dude, it's sketchy.
you never can get a game on time.
All right.
The only thing that's gonna suck about not dropping is like if a game you have gets delayed to the next year, you're
fucked. Yeah, it'll get you. All right, so I'm gonna draft. I have first pick. Oh fuck, I'm tied between 2. I think I'm gonna go Ratchet and Clank.
I like that.
It's between. We'll see what you guys get next, but I just think that game is definitely coming out. Insomniac's had 2 really good games before this, and the Ratchet and Clank reboot was money. So like I think it's a very safe pick.
Yeah, I think it's for sure will get you. It for sure will get you some points.
Yeah, I think it'll be like. I wouldn't be surprised if like
85 or something.
Yeah, it's like an 85, 86. Maybe
Which,
it's
to be
really.
honest, if you're just steady with your stuff, you go win.
Well, one
just
thing.
That way.
Yeah, one thing I also kind of think is like maybe because it's like a next gen game, everyone's still like all, slobbing over next gen games, and so since it's all like next gen-y and shit, everyone's like ooh, and gives it like a few extra points. But yeah, I'll go Ratchet and Clank for my first one, and then.
Okay.
Nick, you should be next.
Hype factor is really high. Man,
What's
I want to
nice
go with the
about
Reach
this
so
for
bad.
me is like I'll actually get to know what's coming out. Like I feel like I haven't been as in tune with what's coming out in 2021.
There's some sneaky stuff coming out that I have like 5 or 6 not indies. I put them down as sleepers that I completely forgot about and I really like. And I have a whole list of just high risk, high reward games that I'm really into. If there is an unlisted game, you can
Okay.
search for it.
Well, I just typed one in. It shows status ineligible.
What
so
are you looking for?
Well, I'm not sure if I want to take it or not, so I'm hesitant
Okay.
to say it. But I guess I'll just say it.
Is it a yearly installment?
Is it? No, Mario 3D Bowser's
That's
Fury. I
that's a
don't know if
that's a director's cut because it's a port
Okay.
of a game with extra bit on it.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, Nintendo games like that hit though.
Yep. That's a
that's
good.
kinda
I
what
think
I
it's a
was
really good pick.
Fuck. Sorry, I've been taking forever.
No, you're
The
good.
first
No, you're
pick.
good, man.
No,
Honestly,
the
I feel
first
like
four
it's gonna
rounds are
speed up
slow.
here
The
in a
first
little
four
bit.
rounds will be slow, I assume.
Uh,
But I like that. Yeah, I thought about the Bowser's Fury thing too. But like, I don't know. It's because it's like it's really tough like dealing with like a known quantity. Like the only reason I included remakes is because remakes can be so different, and they can suck, or they can be really really good.
all right.
Yeah, like
I think I know what I'm doing. I'm changing it from what I originally thought I was gonna do.
Okay.
I'm going with Monster Hunter Rise.
Nice pick. I
Like
think
that's a good
that is
pick.
a sure bet. That game is
I'll
also
get you an 85 for
Mhm.
sure, more than likely. I
That-
can't see that being in the 70s.
no way. I think that game's
Mhm.
previewed pretty well too. And people
That's
played the demo.
That's why I'm thinking it.
Have you played the demo yet?
No, I was gonna play it tonight actually, but my coworker's wife might have COVID, so he's out of commission right now.
Yeah, so can't touch Monster Hunter.
Ooh, damn.
So you got this, Nick. You took one of my surefire tier.
Damn, I don't want to be that. I can't be that risky with it. I can't be that risky with it.
You have back-to-back picks right now, though. I assume.
That's true. Yeah, you do have back
you're
to
right.
backs.
You're right. You know, I'll just take Horizon off the board. I'll take that first.
Yep.
I'm hoping it drops 2021. I think that's a stretch, but
No,
I
that was
thought it was.
that's my second. That was my
I
second
was looking. I
pick.
thought it was too risky to.
That was my
too
second
risky
pick.
for me to take. in
I
the
feel
first-
really.
for the first round.
The reason I think that definitely comes out in 2021 is because it's also the whole like, it's during that first year, and they're like, it's definitely coming out on PS4. It's definitely coming out on Xbox or not Xbox One. It's definitely coming out on PS4 as well. And so I think it's built like to come out this year because eventually next year's or 2022 is whenever they're gonna start taking stuff off of whatchamacallit.
that makes sense.
I think it's a
That
good
makes
pick. That was my number 2.
How many do we have? We have 12 games each. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take Hollow Knight. I feel like that's gonna drop this year
Mhm.
too. I don't know
Really?
why. Like I
That-
feel like it's
I have.
a stretch, but they're an indie studio. I feel like they would drop it without letting us know, and I
Shadow
know
drop
we'll
it.
get good reviews. So
It'll definitely be good. Yeah,
we'll see.
I'm
We'll see.
I don't when was that game announced? I feel like it was announced a long time ago. That's my only thing. Like, I think it is I think it'll definitely be good. I don't know if it'll come out. That's my only thing. But I like that.
Yeah,
I think
I'm gonna
it's a solid
yellow
pick.
on it.
I think it's a solid pick.
When it drops, though, it's for sure an 80 plus.
Yeah.
Um,
Yep.
yeah, we'll see if it drops this year. Hopefully.
I think that's a round 3 game for me. But it's gonna be good. Fuck it.
God, it's
I'm gonna
crazy.
go with.
This is actually really weird to do. Like it's because it's not necessarily games I want to play, but it's just games.
But
that I
you-
think
well,
will
yeah,
do
exactly.
And release.
You're like,
Yeah.
well, yeah, like how
All
are they?
right, I know what I'm doing. I'm going with Far Cry 6.
Ooh,
I
okay.
think you for sure get points for that one. I don't
Yeah.
know how
If it
much you'll
releases
get,
this
but
year.
maybe like 7
If
or
it
8.
releases-
That one's. It should. They delayed it off of 2020 into this
February.
year, right? Or off of February.
Yeah, it was originally February.
Yeah, I think you're good on that coming out.
Right now, Microsoft Store says May.
Oh, it's kind of swaggy. That's true. Okay. Let's see. All right, so I got back to back. All right, I think I know what I'm going for then. I'm going Resident Evil Village.
That's I never know how Resident Evil games are gonna fare.
So the reason I didn't like Resident Evil 7 that much, wasn't in love with it, but that game also reviewed like 88 or something, I think on like Metacritic or OpenCritic. And I didn't really like it that much. And then I watched this game looks so good. Like it looks like visually looks super good. I mean, I'm probably gonna get it. I think that game's gonna be money. I think it's gonna sell a lot, and I think people who review it who like Resident Evil are just gonna be like, "Yep, this is more Resident Evil, and it looks better and probably plays a little bit better." And so then for my second one, this may be a little bit YOLO, but I feel so good about this game is gonna review.
That's what I did with. That's what I did with Hollow Knight.
Yep. Here.
Just full send.
Let me. Where are you? You little fuck. Persona 5 Strikers.
Interesting.
The reason why, first of all, I mean, I know I'm gonna like that game, but it's developed by Koei Tecmo and that Omega, what do they call it, like Omega Force team. They're the same people who made Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, and that Metacritic at like 81. And I think this game's gonna be better, and it's also been previewing really well.
To be honest, like 11 points isn't bad either.
I gotta take. I think it's time, and I just want it. New Pokemon Snap.
Okay.
I like that. I was thinking
I
about
want
that
it.
too. I like that. That's for sure a guaranteed.
I think that's like a
Little.
75.
Which, to be honest, isn't a bad spot to be in. Draft game. Okay. I'm gonna take Deathloop.
Nice. I was really thinking about that.
I think that game's gonna review well if it releases. Now let me take something that's a little bit more guaranteed because it's done by the people who did Dishonored, which I feel like I'm gonna take Bravely Default too as well. I feel like that's definitely releasing and definitely gonna be a 75.
Who?
Ooh, I don't,
What game did you
dude.
just take?
Apparently that demo was ass.
I never even heard of it.
Apparently that demo was not good.
Let me see.
Did you ever play the first one, Garrett?
No.
Neither did I. It's a turn-based JRPG. I know the music's really good, but the only thing is I heard that like people did not like that whatchamacallit, that demo.
The
But
demo?
I mean that was 6 months ago or something, so they may
Bravely
have fucked around
Default
with it.
got an 84 on OpenCritic.
Mhm. Yeah.
If I scrape 75 on it, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be a detractor. I don't think it goes below 70. Could be wrong though.
All right,
I wanted a game that was guaranteed to
this
come
might
out
this
this
might
year.
be too early as well. Little Nightmares 2.
It's a good one.
Yeah. That's gonna come out this year, right?
Yeah, it's already got a release date for like next month. That was the game I was thinking might be a little bit of a sleeper. I was talking
I
about.
think it's a good one.
Pretty good. I like
A
that.
couple weeks.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Did you like the first one, Nick? You played it, right?
No, I'm afraid to play it.
That's all I needed to hear. I could probably hold off on this one. All right. I'm gonna go. This is probably gonna be the most YOLO on my list. I'm going Breath of the Wild 2.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a YOLO. If it hits, it hits though. It's
Exactly.
Like God of War, where it's like if it releases, you're in the money. It's just like will
I
it release?
don't have like a reason for thinking that game's gonna come out this year, but I just feel it. Like Nintendo doesn't have any big games lined up for this year. That game was announced a year and a half ago. It probably, and it already been in development at that point, 3-year development cycle. I mean, this is like a November release. That's why I just feel it just in my juices,
This could be a
in my
shitload of
fucking
games,
bones.
by the way.
I know that's
So many games.
Well, it was funny because I told Nick, I was like, hey, you want to do like 7? He's like, let's just do 12 and just kind of just scrape the bottom of the barrel at the back and see what happens.
That
I
makes
was
it
like,
kind of fun. I want to, because I was saying, I want to get really attached to some game that I've never
Mhm.
heard
I
of.
do like
by
that.
some
I do
indie
love that
company.
idea. Like you and your little Domo Arigato
Yep.
or whatever.
yep.
Domo Robibato.
Domo
Roboto.
gato roboto.
Yeah. My boy on that Xbox Game Pass playing whatever you can get for the bottom, just scraping it. That's the thing. There's some games where I'm like, I think I can get this. With
this
like
is
the last pick.
Yeah, I don't think you guys are gonna pick this, but it's very safe. It's like one of the safest picks out there. I'm gonna go. Ooh, fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Kena Bridge of Spirits. That's it's a PlayStation 5 exclusive. Really, really pretty looking. Comes out in March.
Yeah, I like
Mhm.
that. I like that.
Have you seen the trailer for it? That game looks sexy. So yeah, I'm going Kena.
This is like when you take a defense, because I'm about to take an indie one. Just
Yeah, we're starting to
or
run
when
on.
they take a
def-
quarter,
yeah,
you did a
we're
run
starting
on
to
the
run on
quarterback. I'm like,
quarterbacks.
hold on, let me
Yep.
scoop up a couple of these indies.
Yeah, we're starting to run on indies.
This one I'm kind of surprised hasn't been taken yet. That I think I'm gonna take. Let me look. Yeah, I can't. All right, I'm doing it. I'm taking Back for Blood.
I don't know, but I was in the same boat. There's no way that goes like under a 70, right? Like that's a guaranteed probably like 80,
Yeah,
right? It's gotta
I
be.
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Left 4 Dead Open Critic had an 89, so.
Mm-hmm. I was close to doing that one. I watched all. The only thing I could see going bad with that is people are like, we've had enough Left 4 Dead. Like we don't need any more.
Yeah, but it's been years. It's been years.
Sure. But they did just release DLC for Left 4 Dead, so that game's still like being played and supported. But it's made by the same dudes. But I like it. I like it, Nick. Yeah, that was definitely on my list. All right.
Am I stupid? This is a YOLO pick. I will not touch this game, but I just think if it hits, it hits. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
Like a Star Wars
Oh,
Skywalker
that's
saga.
yep. That's easy. There's no way that's
Like
below
they
70.
always end up with 80s for these games. People love Lego Star Wars for some reason. I don't know
do.
what the
I get it.
following is.
I think I kind of get it. You're picking up all those studs, and there's just a bunch of collectibles. And
That is
Skywalker
true.
Saga is going to have over 300 playable characters, according to recent reports. And then you have a back-to-back as well.
I do. Oopsie, you're right. That's a great call. My bad. Let me go back in here, and I gotta trust in a game that.
I gotta trust in a damn.
I gotta trust in a damn Shin Megami Tensei 5.
Fuck, dude, that was my next pick.
I gotta, Sammy took that Persona 5. It's like, you know what? I want to be attached to that game, whether it's good or bad.
That game is
hang
going
my
to be
hat on
good.
it.
The only maybe it doesn't come. I don't. That game's gonna be good. I would think like maybe it doesn't come out for some reason because it was announced when the Switch was announced, so in 2017.
I know, dude.
That's
It
what makes me scared of it.
nervous,
But
big
that's. I mean,
time.
that game's gonna be good. I don't see.
Never even heard of that.
It's
like
it's
a,
the
it's
original
like a
Persona.
sister game, pretty much.
It's what Persona spun off of.
Yeah.
Shin Megami
Just-
Tensei, Open Critic. I wonder what 4 got on Open Critic.
I think it's like 78.
I hate that I'm just kind of going chalk right now, to be honest, boys.
No, I'm kind of on there too.
I don't know. That Meg 10 pick isn't chalk. 85. Yeah, Meg 10 4 got a
How is this?
God.
I
Eighty
have
what?
to do it. It hasn't been taken yet.
85.
Projected points, hype factor. Yeah, give me it. Near replicant.
Yep.
Okay,
that's
I
it.
like
Yep.
that.
Yep.
I have no desire to play it, but I mean, Automata or whatever was awesome.
Yeah,
apparently. And
I don't know. I can't remember if that game's being made by Platinum or not. I don't think it is. But it's still. I think it's gonna be a good one. I think it's a good picnic. All right.
Thanks, man.
So
Diamond hands, baby. Hold. I'm forced to hold all these.
I am taking Call of Duty 2021.
Nice.
Oh, you can't take or you take yearly ones?
Well, it's just. I mean, it's whatever the new Call of Duty is gonna be called.
Okay, nice. Feel good about that.
Does that? I mean, does that feel fair? It's. I mean, it's on the. Technically, isn't listed as like a yearly thing.
I'm fine with it. I'm good with it.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Okay.
I'm swinging on it, but yeah, I'm good
Okay,
with
you're
it.
bowing up. That's fine. But that game's gonna be an 80. Like,
Yeah,
I think that's
for sure.
right.
75 to 80, yeah.
Yep. How many more picks do we have? We picked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 more picks. Oh wow.
God, we have so many games.
Oh, I think we're doing fine. I mean, look at it. We'd already be done pretty much.
You're right. The list is fat
If it-
too.
I mean, we're about to get into the spot where I think everyone's gonna start going like, just take a chance on certain games. Like, where you
I've
just,
got things that I'm still holding out for, baby.
man, that doesn't come out. I don't think that's gonna be good. Fart.
Man, I don't know about some of these games. The PS5, I just don't think they're gonna release.
I know
in
that.
time.
That's my
I mean,
thing.
it's
Is
just like-
I
it's
mean,
like,
we all know.
come
We're
on.
all looking at it. It's the elephant in the room. It's fucking God of War. Like, I'm just
Oh,
staring
God
at
of
it, and I
War
was
is
just
one
like,
that, it's dumb not to pick it,
But,
but
like,
then it's like
there's also
it could just be no points.
all they gave us was like a GIF as a trailer, and it just said 2021. How am I supposed to trust that?
It's just gonna fall to the point where it has to be taken. But yeah, it's like it will end up on a list for sure.
Right?
no
Yeah, yeah.
question,
Someone will
but it's
draft
like-
it. Oh, it's so fucking yellow looking when they do it. Gotham Knights. That
I
game.
thought about that one.
That
That
game's
would
gonna be.
good.
That game's gonna be good.
That would be
I
an 84.
yeah. I think
guaranteed.
my only thing that scares me is obviously maybe it doesn't come out, but people love to give shitty reviews to multiplayer games that are like kind of required multiplayer. Like, it's a co-op game, and I think it's like so that naturally attracts people just to kind of like roast the fuck out of it, and so that makes me like a little bit nervous about it. But I don't know. I watched the trailer. The trailers I've seen for that game, it looks so fun. All right, Nicholas.
Yeah, I'm looking around. Ooh, OpenCritic didn't really like that game, the original.
The original.
Metacritic did though. That's weird. What the fuck is that game? Never heard of that. This game's got. I just thought this game looked really cool, but I don't know if it's actually gonna do well or not. It's kind of a YOLO pick. I'm going with 12 minutes.
Ooh, I've heard that's yeah. Is that the one where it's like a top-down perspective, and like you're like dying over and over again? I think that's what that is, right?
Like every 12 minutes, the game basically restarts.
Yep, I think that's a great pick. That game looks fucking good.
That was one of the games I remember reading about last year before the end of the year.
This
When
game,
I was like,
but I'm
oh, I
taking it.
really want to play that.
I don't like this game. I do
know.
not like this game that I am taking.
Straight up. I don't like it, but I took it. Not mad about it.
Gran Turismo 7.
Yep.
Racing game that'll get an 80 plus.
It will get an 80.
Yep.
Damn. I hate to see. There's one that's got a release date in October. It's like there's no way you hit that, huh?
Yes, I know. Like this is the year you're gonna feel like the ripple effect of people like really delaying from COVID. I feel like so. This is whenever you're really gonna see people get fucked over, or like games just pooped on when it comes to release.
Fuck it. This game comes out in 2 days, so I kind of want to have something to look at.
Hell yeah. That's
I like that pickle. Yeah, I don't even know what game it is.
I
but
want
I like
to
that
see
idea.
how I'm trending based off of that early. Looks like a cool game too, so I'll be invested.
Yeah, it's made by the same people who made Blair Witch. I'm not sure if you played that. I did not. That feels like a Vincent game.
That's not good for
Hey.
me. Gran Turismo 7 is one that pains me. I just do not play those games.
Yeah, you have like no temperature like on it. I'm the same way where it's like
I know we'll get we'll get an 80 or above. PS5 needs releases this year, so I feel like the Gran Turismo is an easy one that they can get out.
Yeah, they'll probably market the poo out of it.
Man, this is gonna be a little bit of a reach, maybe, but I think it's a fun pick. Prince of Persia remake.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, I think that's safe. I think that ends up getting you points.
Yeah,
I'm going big
um
on remakes right now.
they showed a trailer and like it didn't look good, and then they delayed it because of that. And I actually kind of like that move. Like it's the Halo move, right? Where it's like you delay it because you like. I think that's. I don't know. I think that's actually like a good thing rather than a
We
bad
can
thing.
agree Halo Infinite, there's no way that game releases this year,
No fucking way,
right?
right?
If God of War
Especially
2, it's like, dude, Horizon's even a stretch. I'm like, I doubt. Like,
even with my thing with Halo Infinite is I'm sure they saw everything that happened with Cyberpunk and they're like, oh hell no, like we're not dealing with that. I don't think you guys this was on your radar, but I'm just gonna snatch it up just so you guys don't get it. Solar Ash.
oh, I did see that game. I like that game.
Yeah, and it's made by the
That's a good
same
grab.
people who made Hyperlight Drifter.
That
So
game
I
was
think that's a good.
Hyperlight was like an 85.
I think it's a good it's a solid pick. I think it's definitely going to come out. And yeah, all right. And then what else? Oh fuck, what else? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, it's my 9th pick. Oh hell!
It's hard picking twice. I wish I was Vincent.
I am.
I hate going back to back. I want to
like
have
picking
a break
twice.
between.
But in this, I want you guys to like narrow stuff down for me.
That makes sense.
This is
So
cool. though. I
far,
actually
you
really
guys
like this. This is nice to see like how games score and everything.
Right. I too.
I'm pretty much just going off of name recognition.
True. That's not a bad play though. I feel like
Yeah,
that
I mean,
won't get you
like
high
everything-
reward, but it will definitely get you points.
It just.
Literally
Yeah.
everything I've gotten so far, except for 12 minutes, is a sequel.
Damn, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
kinda-
it's like this
I like
game
that.
is like the 5th in its series, and every single one before it has been good. So sure.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Sam's got Gotham Knights and Call of Duty, Breath of the Wild 2,
Mm-hmm.
Ratchet and Clank. I
Persona.
mean, I guess it just shows
I have Resident Evil 8.
And I've got
Yeah.
sequel, new IP, sequel.
That one.
Yeah, I guess it's just a lot of these series already fleshed out.
I don't know if Ghostwire Tokyo is going to be good or not.
Oh, I was looking at that one.
Yeah, have you
looking at
seen
that
the trailers for that? Like, I have no clue if that. I do not know.
It's by Bethesda. I don't know if it will get released this year, to be honest.
Yeah, it was the one who had the Mimi lady at E3.
Yeah.
No, I can't. I just not right now. I can't do that. I am gonna take. Final Fantasy 16.
That's good.
I'm just feeling like it could come out this year. I don't think it's like, they talked about like after they showed the trailers, like we've been working on this game for a long ass time. It looks like it's pretty far along.
Those Japanese studios, though, man.
Especially Square.
They're never held to
Especially
task.
fucking Square.
I don't know, man. But I like the pick just for the fact of like you get to hold that game and hope it comes out.
It's one of those like.
It's kind of like with me with Horizon, where it's like this would be super dope if
I just got it. Yeah.
But
exactly.
if it doesn't,
Oh, let's see.
Is this game supposed
Oh, that looks lame as fuck. I'm not buying that.
we have how many more? We have one. Two,
I have
4, 5,
3.
6,
You have
7,
4
8.
more, Garrett. I have 3.
4 more where we have to draft them now, and then we have pickups we can do later. Is that right?
Yep. And the pickups really are probably more like if something gets announced. And then you're like, we jump in and we can do like a bidding system and basically bid off waivers. So we each have $100.
Well, okay, got it. But okay, got it. So you may just want to pick up games randomly towards the end
Sure.
of the year if games don't jump out.
Exactly. If nothing like, I like to think that over the course of the year, at least 9 games will get announced. That all of us will be like, oh, like,
Or like a game will firm up its release date or something, or
sure.
just go in and grab it.
Yep.
Fuck. Alright, give me the Shovel Knight sequel.
No, I got. Oh, you know, Shovel Knight,
Right.
nice.
What's that? What's it? Shovel Knight Dig? What's Shovel Knight Dig? Is that an actual sequel, or is that like a SteamWorld Dig spinoff?
Dude, no idea, but I'm taking it.
Shovel Knight?
Shovel Knight Dig.
Shovel Knight. Oh, interesting.
Oh yeah, it's just like a spin-off. It's a
I like
different.
that.
It's a different game. I mean, Yacht Club. They're deving it or developing it.
Yeah,
right?
if it drops this year, you're in the money. How realistically do we think that game is going to come out?
That is what I think with every single one I look at.
Oh my God, there's no way. There's just no way. I can't do that. God, Elden Ring's on here? Fuck that.
I know. I look at Elden Ring every time. I'm just like, no fucking way. There's no way that game. There's no way. I'd rather bid on. I'd rather bid on it.
I'm gonna take this. Stay woke on that.
I've never played a Rune Factory game, but they heard they're pretty good. That's all. That's all. That is.
Stay
That
woke
is.
on this too. Stay
Oh
woke on
fuck! Boyfriend Dungeon. Oh shit! Boyfriend Dungeon
Damn.
feels like it's not gonna get a single open critic review.
I know.
It's gonna be
Dungeon
what-
will
yeah.
literally snake like. Well, is it bad? I'm kind of banking on like the kind of the way everything is, socially right now. That will do well in a couple publications, and the open critic will sit at a decent rating, probably 85. And it'll probably be fun too.
Yeah. I love
Let's
love
see.
Boyfriend Dungeon.
Rune Factory 5, and boy, I'm kind of just going down like a couple weird avenues, see what pops, What I wonder if it will tell us when it's our last pick. So we basically 3 of them we can pick up, and then so we have 3 more picks.
Yeah.
I have 3 more picks. Nick has 4, and you have 4, right?
Yeah. No, I have 3. Nick is
You
picking.
have-
Nick is
counterpick
picking.
has to-
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Right.
Yeah, then you have your counter pick. Yeah.
It's just this safe, easy pick. I'm just gonna go Psychonauts 2.
I looked at that. I just don't know if it's gonna drop, but that's a good pick. I feel like that game will definitely get you points if it releases.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Been staring at it for too long.
I know. I do love that there's like games at the top of the list. I just keep fucking staring at. I'm just like, I could pick you. That's not this year. No way. It Takes Two.
No shot.
Yeah, like it Takes Two.
I like that.
It's probably a safe pick.
I think it's pretty safe. Yeah, it's the guy who did Brothers and
Yeah, that will net you 10 points.
Brothers is one of my top 10 games on Xbox all time.
what
It's
is it?
really
Bro-
it's very good.
Brothers and no, A Way Out.
Brothers.
It's the same dude.
Brother.
Top available games.
Brothers.
There's no. I think I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick No More Heroes 3.
I like that.
Yeah,
cannot
it
believe-
got delayed off of 2020. That was its COVID delay was off of 2020, so I think it's like already out of the way. And those games normally review pretty well.
Do we have to counterpick, Sammy?
Yes. Yeah. I believe so.
Oh, can we retroactively counterpick something?
What do you mean?
Like something you've already drafted?
Yeah.
Well, you have to
Oh,
counterpick
okay.
someone else's.
Yeah, you have to counterpick someone else's, so it has to be something you draft.
Okay. Can I counterpick something I drafted?
You're shorting yourself. I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's not very diamond hand of you, though.
That's a very paper hands move you're doing right there.
Yeah, but sure. So Sammy, we have 2 more picks and then a counter pick.
Yes, I actually have Una Moss, I think. But yeah, you have 2 more.
1, 2, 3, 4. You have 5 slots, right? 1.
Yeah,
2,
but no, the
3,
three
4, 5.
3. Oh wait, you're right. 1,
Yes, you have
Yeah, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have 3 picks, 1 counter pick. So you have 1 more pick and a counter pick.
Oh, duh, it makes sense the counter pick would go on here. Okay. I don't know how the
You
counter.
know, it makes sense that the counter pick's the last pick, so
Uh-huh.
you can
Yep,
know
yep,
what
yep,
you want
yep,
to
yep,
counter
yep,
pick.
Yep.
I'm sorry, guys.
No, you're good. I mean, at that point, at this point in it, there's games that are just iffy.
Bop,
Iffy.
bop, ba, 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 ba. It's like, do I want to take God of War? Do I want to take Halo Infinite?
Exactly. Like it's.
You know what I mean? Do I want to take Elden Ring is an absolute
There's
just
no like
reach.
I would feel more comfortable taking like fucking Dragon Age than taking Elden
All right,
Ring.
boys, I did it.
What'd you do?
Did not show up. There we go.
Mario Kart 9?
I like that. I like that. That's a flex. That's a donkey. That's a donkey reach right there.
Damn.
All right,
Yep.
I like that.
That's
I like that
big
a
as
lot,
shit.
Hold it, baby. I gotta come up with 2 more games. Jeez.
Sheesh.
Christ.
Alright, do I want to go? Yeah, that's a vibe. That's a vibe. I'm going to take Sable.
Okay.
And for my last pick, this is a reach that I'm hoping will pay off. It's a roguelite that I saw recently. I'm hoping will do well. Called Loop Hero.
Okay. I
So
like
then
that.
I've got 1 counter pick.
Yeah, I
after
guess it'll come
y'all
back.
go.
It'll come back to you. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Nikki, for your last pick.
Damn. So I want to pick a game that I think will do less than 70.
Pretty much, yeah. You want one that you think isn't gonna be good.
Or a game that you don't think will get released. Because
Yeah.
at that point,
Mhm.
you would just
Yeah.
net out, which would be fine.
Right.
I may just bet on a game that I don't think will get released in time.
Yeah, it's one of those like that'd be you want to do that until, but then when it does get released, you're like, it's fun. Like, it's someone like picks God of War, like counter picking God of War is so rough because
Yeah,
it
you don't wanna
could
counterpick
just
a
like
game that you
it could
think
just
will
end
make
your
money.
season pretty much,
Yeah.
even if you think it's like not going to get released. If it does,
I think I know.
It's hard though because I mean, with only 12 picks, most of these games look like they're going to be good.
right? Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Like
a lot of these games, like there's a couple that are candidates for being like 70 to 80. But like I
Mhm.
don't. It's hard to judge if you think a game's just going to be that big of a flop.
right.
This game looks fun. Let's do it. Biomutant.
Yeah. Oh
Ooh, I
fuck!
saw
I
that.
thought
Yeah,
about
I
that.
saw
I've been
that.
thinking about that for a while, and that just got a release
It just
date
got-
announced like today, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah, today. Yeah.
Hmm. I like that. I like that pick a lot. Draft game. Oh fuck! Show top available games. I can't do Overwatch 2. Just because I feel like they keep there's
That's
like
emotional hedging too.
Yeah,
You just
I-
want that game to come out.
and there's a lot of little like whispers that game is supposed to come out this year. Like they had to delay it off of this year, and I just can't risk it. Fuck, Bayonetta 3 would be really cool too.
Yeah, it's a risk though. Bayonetta 3 would for sure. Dude, that game got announced. It's like Shin Megami Tensei a little
That got
bit.
yeah. I mean that got announced
Yeah,
at the Game
it
Awards.
Should drop. It should drop, but
It should drop. That's right. That's very true.
Drop.
That game should drop. It's basically right now God of War or Bayonetta.
the cool part is those can be picked up as like a release date firm.
Sure. Yeah. But then do I want to... What if... The thing is, like... Do I want to do that and try and outbid someone on God of War, or have it locked up and save my money for another like banger that gets announced.
Mhm.
And we can't do any scum like we need to make sure it's well known that if you're trying to pick something up,
Yeah, sure.
because like no one's checking this regularly. You know what I mean? It's
No,
not
I
with
think,
Fantasy
like-
Football where there's an app and like you're on it every week. So it's like if you're gonna pick something up, tell everybody so we can decide if we want to bid on it. Or
I think
not.
the way bidding works, and I'll have to double check, is like the bid is unknown. So like you bid on something, I bid on something, and then just whoever bids higher gets it.
Sure. I'm just, yeah.
But yeah, you're basically like, hey guys, like whatever just got announced, I'm bidding on it. Just because, yeah, just for transparency's sake. How fucking God of War, Bayonetta, or Digimon Survive.
Did you get it?
No, not yet. Or Metroid Prime 4. I'm taking God of War.
Yeah, I mean that's just a huge hit if it somehow drops this year. You're for sure 10 points or 20 points.
Okay, now you
It's
can
announced me,
your
draft my
counter
counter
pick
pick.
goes to you. Yep,
I'm a counter pick Final Fantasy 16.
I would counter
I
pick
feel
that
like
if
it
I
may
was
not
me.
drop, and if it does drop, I could see it being okay at best. I don't think it burns me.
Yeah, if I wasn't me, I would pick Final Fantasy 16 probably also.
It's between that and Far Cry 6, to be honest.
I don't think you can double.
Whoa.
I don't think you can double counter pick. Like I don't think Nick is going to be able to counter pick Final Fantasy 16. Maybe he can.
Yeah, that's why I was saying one of Nick's, because I know you're the only one who could counter pick his. But yeah, if like I did pick one off Nick's list, I was looking at Nier, maybe Far Cry, maybe. I mean, Mario Kart may not drop, but the issue with Mario Kart is like if it does drop, you're kind of hosed because those games are guaranteed 85.
Like 85, yeah,
Like,
for
it
sure.
never is lower than an 85.
Fuck, is that game really going to come out though? Mario Kart 9 doesn't even sound like that. That doesn't even sound real.
Did anyone take Ghostwire Tokyo yet?
No, you're on a counter pick though, Nick, aren't you?
Yeah,
Yeah, this is a
you're
counter
just your
pick.
counter pick.
Oh fuck, I'm stupid. Let me
That's
see.
why that list is short, is because it's only. You
Things-
can pick up Ghostwire on your.
Damn,
Yeah, if you want Ghostwire, you can take it.
Damn, you was right.
That's why he's like typing in. He's like, "Hey, oh, I love." Changed his name to Diamond Hands. Did you have that yet? Did you have that before?
No,
Nick, or did you just change that?
it right before draft.
I love that, dude. Damn.
I feel like I gotta pick a game I've never heard of.
What game?
Bravely Default 2.
All right. I feel like
Yep.
that's not a bad.
I
can see
would
it
have.
in the
That
68.
was gonna be mine. All right, my turn.
I heard Sammy talking mess about it.
Yeah, I think that's a safe. I think that's a safe pick. I just figured a game on Switch always scores decently. I feel like so. I don't know. I was thinking it at least hits 75, but maybe not.
And I am counter picking. Where'd you go? Sense of Time remake. I think that game's gonna be ass.
You think so? Who's making it?
Ubi's making it, but they like, it's looked like shit since they
UB always
announced
is
it.
like 70s.
I think this game looks like whenever they did like the Ezio collection, and that guy had little
Yeah.
fucking googly eyes. Like that's what this game looks like, a PS2 game.
I'm greatly offended right now, to be honest. So
Dude, you know what I don't like though is OpenCritic is lighter than Metacritic.
Mhm.
So I was basing everything on Metacritic. Like,
I think,
Like-
yeah.
it's tricky.
You work
That
like-
is tricky.
Oh, cool! I didn't realize this. After we drafted, look, it has all the upcoming games that have been drafted. That's kind of nice. All right, so real quick before we're done,
Oh, that is cool.
one thing I want to do real quick is, you guys, besides obviously your own, which team do you like the most between the other two people? If you had to choose a team that would become yours, which one
Damn.
would it be?
I know mine.
I think I like Garrett's. Oh fuck,
See,
I don't know.
I'm gonna say Sammy's because I look at Garrett's and I don't know like half of those games.
I kind of
That's fair. I kind of
Between the
YOLO'd.
record
I
games,
kind of
but-
went like, let's see if I can
Mhm.
get it through non-blockbusters because sometimes they score better. But
I would.
Mhm.
I like Nyx, but I really don't like Prince of Persia, and I really don't like Mario Kart 9, and I'm very iffy on Biomutant.
Psychonauts is a
Look,
stretch
I have
too.
no idea.
I think I'm gonna go with
I have
Sammy's
no
just
idea.
because I'm nervous about some of your games coming out, Nick. I like a lot of games on your list.
Me too.
but
Yeah, I like. I think
Yeah.
Garrett.
Like, I know Gotham Knights, Call of Duty, Kenya, for sure, all going to be decent. Ratchet and Clank will be decent. It's tough though. We all picked some games that I'm not sure will come out. Like for me, Horizon, Hollow Knight, Deathloop, Shin Megami Tensei 5, Gran Turismo are all.
I think
like,
I think Gran
like,
Turismo comes out this year. I think
maybe
I think you're
Faction
good on
5 may
that.
not drop either. So,
I think you're good on Gran Turismo. I think the more because Meg 10 5 was gonna be like in my top 4. I think that game's coming out this year. I feel pretty good about that. They announced it in the middle of COVID, and they announced it originally in 2017. Like, they gotta know that if they announce it now, we gotta expect it to like actually come out. And they announced the 2021 release, and they said it's gonna be simultaneous worldwide. Like, they know what's happening. They got their shit together, obviously. I wouldn't worry too much about that one.
what do you think's the safest pick on this list? Like the one that will guarantee the most points and will be released. So like safest pick overall. I guess it would be.
I think Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, obviously that's why you took it first.
Right. I also think. I think Horizon comes out this year. I think Horizon's a great pick.
Is it weird? Lego Star Wars is kind of like
Lego Star Wars
for me. Like the Lego games just always hit.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. I think that Lego pick is solid. Nick, I think your Nier pick is really good.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how that one is.
Grabbing that in the 6th round too. I think that's a really good pick. That's just gonna be people are gonna see. There's gonna be like recognition behind it. People see Nier and they're like, yeah, I'll play another Nier game that's like being remade. And I think people will like it.
So the Force Awakens got us. Is it top critic average or critics recommend?
Top critic average.
Yeah, so it's just 77 for the last Star Wars game. So
Sure.
I'm assuming Star Wars will at least get me. But I kind of jumped on a couple like stretches, so I'm curious to see like if Rune Factory, Loop Hero, or Boyfriend Dungeon will like pull any.
That Loop Hero pick is really good. Like I forgot about that game.
Yeah, it looks like it's one of those games that has like a Slay the Spire type potential to at least land you in the middle of the 80s. But I knew no one else would pick it. Let's go through each person's list. Let's start with Sammy's and say, yeah, like the
confidence on it.
It's just sleeper pick or something like that.
All right. Okay, yeah, we'll start with Banjo Softworks.
I think your sleeper pick here that could hit. I think Solar Ash has some hit potential.
I love that one a lot. I would say we can do.
I think It Take Two is gonna hit.
I think
Two, I like that.
Let's do biggest sleeper, least favorite game, and then just favorite game.
Least favorite game.
Or let's do. I guess a fun one would be like, what game would be the most hype? Like, would you be the most hyped up to see? Like, what do you want to hit? If you see what I'm saying? Like, if there's a game on the list, you want that one to hit.
God of War is what I want to hit.
Mine's Breath of
Solar Ash
Wild.
is my lowest. Is like I think it's a sleeper, and then in low tier I think is the Final Fantasy 16, just because the last one. Let me see what they gave the last one. Actually,
well, yeah,
and Royal Edition.
Exactly, that's the
Royal
part.
Edition was money. You're right.
But so one thing to think. Critic. It got 81 on Open Critic, FF15.
It's actually pretty damn good. I'm surprised about that.
But 16 is also being made by the Final Fantasy 14 team, and that game's been doing awesome recently. It's directed by the guy who directed Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, it makes me nervous.
So but I mean, I think that's still my least favorite pick, or my sketchiest pick on my list, because I think that one, I just don't think it's coming out. Like, I feel like it is in my gut, but when I really sit,
it's been counterpicked 50% of the time. That's crazy.
That's cool. Where'd you pull that up?
Nuts. You just click on it, you can see percent that it's been counterpicked.
Oh shit!
50%. I didn't know that either, but that's crazy.
Percent.
And then what were the other picks?
I think
Prince
your
of
Call of
Persia
Duty pick is
counterpicked
cool.
50% as well, and then Bravely Default 2 was counterpicked.
10%
of the time, so we'll see.
Average draft position.
Sammy,
18.
I think your Call of Duty pick is doo-doo.
Why?
Yeah, well, what the last Call of Duty get? Let me look at that.
This is gonna be.
76.
It's good, but is that Cold War?
Yeah.
I think because this is gonna be made by the Modern Warfare team.
So that's Ghost, right? What's
Modern Warfare.
81.
Yeah. I like that's what I expect. That's what I expect.
Yeah.
Well, my thing is like, are any of those under Call of Duty? Do I like feel better about Call of Duty? There's basically that's like my bar. It's above and under Call of Duty, and I think that those are Gotham Knights may be good.
Nick, did you say which one was your favorite on there? It Takes Two. Is that
Yeah,
it?
he likes It
Sammy's,
Takes
I don't
Two.
know, I like it. As far as the sleeper, I said I like Ratchet and Clank. Obviously.
And what's Ratchet and Clank? All right, what about? All right, let's do Diamond Hands.
Nick, I think Nier is. I mean, sleeper. I think Nier is your sleep. Like
Nier Kapop. Okay.
I think 12. Actually, no. I think 12 minutes is gonna be good. That's an Annapurna game, I think. Too.
Yeah, I think
like
I like 12 minutes.
12 minutes is a great pick. Actually, that's my
Dude, I
favorite
think if
sleeper.
Shovel Knight Dig drops, I think that could be your banger. Like I think that could be like a sleeper jam if Shovel Knight Dig hits.
I don't know if that's gonna come out. That's the only thing is I just have no. You have no clue if it is. I think your trash year's pick is that Mario Kart 9 pick.
Yeah, I like
I think you're
Psychonauts
trash.
too. That's the game I want to play the most on here. I think.
Right.
Psychonauts, I think, was getting hosed on the counter picks.
Really?
We had
No,
20%,
only 20%.
3%
That's what I
of
mean.
3.9% of people picked Mario Kart 9.
Yeah, because it's a banger.
It's an
a
absolute
fucking
heater,
banger.
bro.
12
Far
minutes.
Cry
is gonna-
6 was counterpoint. Not much, honestly. Damn.
I think Far Cry 6 is a good. Like I think that's a
I like Far Cry.
that's a solid pick.
As long as it releases, it's gonna be fine.
Pokemon. Let's see. Pokemon's projected at 8.1 points. Pokemon stat. That Biomutant pick. I think is either gonna be that's like boom or bust.
Big or
Because
bad.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean it's the last pick, so who cares? But like that game could end up being really fun and really good. But then also I feel like there's people who like it's taken so long to like limp out of development that it could just kind of like. I still like it, especially as your last pick. Like, I think it's good.
For sure.
Back for Blood
Definitely.
Back for Blood is so. I don't know. All right, and then Garrett's team. Mega 10-5 like that. I think that's
That's a
a
game
great
you
pick.
want to play.
I want to
Okay.
play that game so fucking
So
bad.
what about the sleeper?
I like Loop Hero. I think Loop Hero is a good pick.
Yeah, I think Loop Hero is gonna pop. I think Loop Hero is gonna get me like an 83
Mhm.
or something.
Oh, yeah.
I think it will hit something like that. It will have like 5 reviews and it will be like in the 80s.
I think Boyfriend Dungeon's gonna hit for you.
You like that?
Yep, I actually do.
I do too, man. I for some reason feel like those games always score well, and I never play them.
Yeah.
It's like this hot teacher, you know, whatever. But let's see.
Let's see.
And then worst pick, Sammy.
Your 2 I don't like. I do not like the medium.
Okay. We'll see how that
I didn't play Blair Witch, but I know a lot of people haven't loved like what the medium is either gonna
Gonna be that.
Yeah, well, the medium's either gonna be like I think really like sneaky good, or it's just gonna like come out and everyone's just gonna forget it. And then I think Hollow Knight that's gonna be a good game. I don't know if that's coming out.
goes. Not gonna hit.
It releases.
I mean, dude, I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I could be
That's how I feel
wrong.
about both your top 2 picks.
94% of people pick that, so. a
Nick,
lot of
what do
people
you,
agree with you.
what game? So you said, what did you say? You said Boyfriend Dungeon is the
Boyfriend.
sleeper. What's the game you want to play the most?
Horizon.
Um,
Maybe Megaton. Megaton and Horizon.
I guess that's the thing. Like I said earlier, I'm not really into any of the games that you have on here, so it's kind of
Got
hard
it.
for me to. Yeah, like I
You
didn't
wouldn't
like
play any
Hollow
of
Knight, but I played the first one.
Mhm.
So I guess
Yeah,
like
Hollow-
probably Horizon if it releases or Deathloop.
Okay, I like that. And then worst pick?
I think your first 2 picks, just because
You don't
for
think they're
drafting
coming
them that high and drafting them that high with that high of a risk of them coming out is what scared me off of your list.
That's fair. I think that's fair. Yeah, if they drop, I'm in a good spot. But
I-
honestly, those could both whiff, and I get no points.
Yeah.
I stand by Horizon. I don't think you have anything to worry about with Horizon. I don't know why. I think
Hollow
that I
Knight's
just
just a
do.
smaller developer.
Yeah,
so
well,
sneaky
that's the
cherry.
thing. Yeah, it's with these like smart develop, and that's kind of how I feel about Shovel Dig, where it's like they just release a trailer for the game and they just chug away at them for like years, and you never really like hear a lot about them,
This
which
is
is a
such
bad
a
thing, but they just
cool-
do. And we'll do like we'll do one at the end of the year of like the review of what happened.
I would
Um,
love to see where some of these hit. We could do a mid
Well-
year too and see kind of where we're trending.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, I'm very curious to hear like what everyone's takes are. Where they're like, it's like, oh yeah, like you're fine. That's coming out this year. It's like, there's no way that comes out this year, and then like shit like that. Like whenever fucking Mario Kart 9 gets announced at E3, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. I'm gonna be so fun. Like I'm gonna be. It's the
Yeah.
conflicted feelings I'm gonna have when I'm really mad and happy at the same time. Until that release date comes out, it's like February 2022. I'm like, best of both worlds.
I think it seems like the strategy is to wait to mid-year probably and see like what gets confirmed in for the end of the year or something like that.
Right. And I feel like in general, just so much stuff comes out in the fall that you
Yeah.
might as well just wait for like this. I mean, Halo. If Halo's coming out in November. Like,
Yeah.
if you want that game, I still don't really trust
I
that
think
game
that's
completely.
I mean that's a guarantee. That's like Call of Duty. That's a guaranteed 80 plus for sure.
Mhm.
Like there's no you're gonna get points for that. But yeah,
Yeah.
it just depends if it's gonna be released.
Right. That. I don't know.
All right, I gotta go to the bathroom so bad.
All right,
so
boys,
you
I
guys
gotta
can
go.
All right,
continue
good
if
luck.
you want.
All right, later, boys.
All right.
It was fun.
Bye, guys.